Hello everyone, and welcome to No Players Online, a game which you guys have been recommending to me literally for like 2 years now, ever since I made my Wire Source Games Creepy video. And I think it's because, in its premise, it touches on some of the things I talked about there, about those eerie feelings that people tend to get when revisiting empty maps of nostalgic multiplayer games. Especially if you're playing on still running but empty servers. Now, as you can see here, we have what looks to be an old-timey server browser. Now, it seems like this game is actually approaching the retro look from multiple different avenues. So presumably the game itself is going to have like those early 90s 3D graphics. But what we're seeing here is not just an imitation of the games and what they looked like, but an imitation of the displays that they would be played on. So here you see we've got like that monitor curvature, we've got the screen door effect that you'd always get when you put your face too close, which it certainly does feel like my face is too close with the size of my monitor. But what we're seeing here is some kind of server browser. Some of the servers are online, but all of them have 0 players. Or no players online. Okay, so I guess we just pick one, right? And we might as well start with number 1. Ah, there we are. And yeah, graphically, this reminds me a lot of the old-school Quake games. It sounds like we're playing CTF, which, if my Halo days are anything to go by, what we do in an empty map is just repeatedly go to the other side unopposed, grab the flag, and bring it back so we can feel like we did something. Just me? Okay. But yeah, looking at this architecture, you can kind of imagine how it would have been played back in the day. Of course, not nearly as much challenge when no one else is here. But all the while, those ambient noises are still playing. Normally, in a game like this, it would be filled with the sounds of explosions and gunshots all over. And there's something really weird when you have those associations with a map, and, like, for the first time, you can really focus on the ambiance. I got this a lot when revisiting Halo 3 maps. There's the enemy flag. If this were a little bigger, this could almost be sort of a Halo 2 map. Hello, the sun just went down a little bit. This game was a pioneer of the Levolution feature. Do you hear that? It sounds like music. Is that a gramophone? Okay, we're starting very early with the weirdness. Can I interact with it? Why do I feel like I shouldn't have done that? If I ever became a game developer, I would totally do something like this. Have something that happens on maps uniquely when no one else is on, and something that only starts up after a certain amount of time has passed. Is that a lighting glitch, or is there something over there? It's not reacting when I shoot at it. No, there was definitely something there. That was right where the gramophone was, but it's gone now. Alrighty. Well, let's cap the flag for our team, I guess. MVP? Oh, that's weird. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like there's little lights in the mountains over there. It might just be weird miscoloration of pixels, but still. Oh, I hadn't even noticed that the eerie music had started to set in. There's a red glow down that way now. What happens if we take the opposite way back? Oh no, this isn't where the gramophone was, is it? No, because it's sealed off. There's no door there. It must have been this, but on the opposite side where I found it. What is that red glow? Nothing, I guess. Wait, is the gramophone back? It is. Or, well, I guess it was never really gone. I was mistaken about that guy being where it was. Yeah, but it does seem to have permanently stopped playing. Is that going to affect something? And also, I wonder what happens if I die. I can hurl myself down that pit. Oops, no jump function. The geometry of the map is making me feel like I should be able to Halo 3 jump glide all over the place. Let's pick up the flag again. Hello, according to this, somebody else has joined the game. Their name is a mess of characters, but does this mean that I'm going to have some opposition? An NPC that I have to fight? Someone that I have to fight? Okay, you're not it because you were here before. I'm going to start taking this a little more slowly now. It didn't dim the lights anymore that time, so that's an improvement. I think every shadow is that figure now. And also, those stone structures down there, they look a lot like gravestones, don't they? Stop that. I always see you over here. Over by these things. I guess they could just be map geometry, but that's the impression that I'm getting from them. Let's just grab this thing. Wait. Is that gate... Oh, that gate is open now. Oh, but I can't go this way. There's an invisible wall. Nope, no, 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 my view is being forced! Click, click, click. I can't move. Oh, I can only move towards, but only very slowly. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do! Glowy eyes! That was weird. Oh, but I can reload by pressing R. Hang on, can I run out of ammo on my own? No, this is new. Unless I just wasn't seeing it before. I have 3 shots and then I have to reload. Alright. Will I have to use these sparingly? Anything new by the graveyard? No? Now, given the screen that we're playing this on, I wonder if this is supposed to take place years after this game was abandoned? Or if it's supposed to be, like, back in the day that it's being played. I suppose from an immersion perspective, you could see it. You could say it's whenever the player discovers it. Is your gate open now? It is. Can we go back there? We can't. Alright, well, this is the 3rd time, so the next time we place it down should be it. Just have to make it back. Oh, I really feel like I did something wrong by shooting that gramophone. It's triggering my are there multiple endings paranoia. What happens if I just throw myself down the chasm? I'm almost tempted to try it now. No! Oh, well, thanks for the warning. No, 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 no. You unloaded my gun on me? I can't load it! No, 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 no! No! Has joined as a spectator, John Dev. Stop what you're doing. Do not move another step. Whatever you do, do not deliver that flag. How did you even get access to this game? Can you hear me? If you can read this, press Y to chat and say something. Pressing Y. Wait, never mind. I don't think you have chat permission on this server. Just shoot twice if you can read this. Okay. Okay, I shot twice. Okay, so you can read this. So let me explain. If you deliver that last flag, the servers will shut down. I absolutely cannot let that happen. I've been working on this project for more than 11 years. I can't let you jeopardize all of my work. This may look like a simple FPS game to you, but this game has the power to raise the dead. Now that's a twist, to say the least. At least, that's what it's supposed to do. It's still a work in progress, as you can probably tell. Yeah, man, just upgrade to Unreal. I'm making this so I can see my wife again. But she seems to be stuck in a sort of limbo. You probably already met her. She might come over a bit aggressive, but she's just scared and confused. Can you blame her? You destroyed the record player with her favorite music. I used that music to keep her calm. If you deliver that last flag, her soul will be set free. But I know I can save her and bring her back. Please, press escape and shut down the game. Please. Okay, well, I'm going to test the chasm idea first, alright? Take a third option. I'm going to try it both ways, just to see what happens. Oh, I can't. There's actually an invisible wall. What kind of multiplayer map is this? Guy, if you wanted to keep this game secure, to make sure that no one would ever play it, there were far better ways for you to achieve this goal in a more secure fashion. Alright. I'm going to press escape to turn it off, just to see if anything happens besides the game turning off. And I'll come back and play through it again if need be. What if I join another server? It's like restarting. Okay, back to the end, I guess. I just tested closing out of the game entirely just to see if maybe that's not what it meant, but it doesn't seem like there's anything different this time around. I am going to have to replay again just to see if there's something different if I don't destroy the gramophone. But for the sake of continuity, I will this time. Now that is so fascinating, somehow capturing the soul of a dead person into a game, and then adding things to that game to try and, I guess, temper their experience. In this case, playing her favorite music to calm her down. And he says calm her down. Is that a question of the thing that he's brought back not really being her? Her panicking as a result of not knowing what's going on, or... Yeah, I guess there's a lot of possible interpretations of this. Why are you here again? Please, just leave us alone. Oh, it actually does remember. John Dev has joined the game. No longer a spectator. Okay, where are you? So that actually was worth doing. Listen, bud. If you've been at this for 11 years, I don't think it's having the success you think it is, and I don't think your wife appreciates it. If that even is really her. And of all the environments for you to create for her to live in, why a Halo 2 map? Where are you? You're around here somewhere, aren't you? Oh, I still don't see you. Okay, I'm just gonna drop this off now, since you don't seem to be doing anything to stop me. Here I go. Exercising the haunted game. Boom. And the connection is gone. If this is all there is, that's pretty brilliant. Because he did say that the servers would be shut down and her soul would be set free. Now, you would think there'd be some big dramatic ending to that, but, from our perspective, all we'd experience is being disconnected. I suppose that's sort of what happened to her as well. It doesn't seem like there's anything else we can do. Oh, is this going to be permanent then? Let's see what happens upon a restart. I'm kind of curious what would have happened had we not shot the gramophone. Nope. Server's still gone. We have to live with it. Although I do think I did the right thing. Alright, so that was No Players Online, and that was really cool. My one criticism is that it was a little unsubtle, and I think it could have waited longer before getting to the scares. But then again, it is an empty multiplayer map, so I suppose it probably wanted to do something from the get-go in order to keep players' attention instead of just leaving without seeing anything. But yeah, I feel like that whole monologue dump or whatever was something that could have happened later or done in a different way. But then again, this kind of feels like something that might have been done for a 24-hour game jam or something like that, so maybe I shouldn't be too hard on it in that way. In any case, the execution still certainly isn't half bad. And I absolutely love the premise. I don't know if there's anything else that's really tackled that kind of universal unnervingness that people seem to get from empty multiplayer maps. And really, I don't know how else you could do it as a standalone game. I would think this kind of thing would work almost better as a mod for something like the Halo Master Chief Collection. I don't know if that's even possible, but I would love to see somebody try it. That's kind of the point of the Haunted Garry's Mod maps, isn't it? Taking that feeling that people have always had, that feeling of being watched on nostalgic maps, and actually making it so that there's something to it. Of course, the premise being what it is, and me being who I am, I do think the subtle scares were the better ones. Those shadows in the distance that only appear for a second at a time, and with the resolution, you can't even be sure if you really saw it, or if it was a lighting bug, or what. And it was also doing cool stuff with the audio, changing between flag captures in such a subtle way where you probably won't even notice the moment it happens. Like with that gramophone, once I heard it, I honestly wasn't sure if it had been playing the entire time. Well, this is probably going to be part of another 3 Scary Games list, so I guess I'll go to the next one. Next up is Drive Time Radio, a driving horror game in which we play as someone driving down the road in the middle of the night, and from what I can gather from the itch.io page, we call into a radio contest that will likely not turn out to be as it seems. I can't wait to find out what this is about. I hope that's not copyright. Oh, hello. A whole traffic jam. Wow, this is actually really good looking. This is a cut above other driving indie horror games. Although it looks like I'm starting to nod off in this traffic. That's not good. Although I guess it's better than nodding off while going 60 down the highway. No, that was not a request.
And that was
Luckily, it's an
mistake
empty open
with
road.
Their debut hits, all no.
Oh, this is really beautiful.
Live
Even if it does raise a lot of concerning questions.
Beach blowout. I'll be there all weekend long with our coverage of the festivities. What
The
about
driving
you,
is a little bit smooth, but there is a little bit of a drift, just a little bit.
Blowout? Not on your life, bucko. You can bet I'll be there.
I can speed up and
If
slow
you're
down a
just
little
tuning
bit.
in, you're listening to
WKCR 92.3.
the one and only midnight show in the eternal void
look
between
at that.
physical dimensions.
The
We're gonna
trees
be with
going
you all
by
night
and
long, so get comfortable.
the only light being from these street posts, other than the moon.
Now, if you're a new listener,
Oh, this
or
is
you've been
so
trapped for
beautiful.
so
The
long
tops of the
you've
trees
become
going
the
by in the
fast
moonlight, the
food
completely
shaker.
open, empty road.
One lucky caller will get the chance to answer
Although the
all
circumstances are concerning.
terrifying questions.
Terrifying
Answer
questions.
correctly and win prizes, including tonight's grand prize, VIP weekend, Platinum Pass, All Access, Backstage, Celebrity Experience, Premium tickets to the Beachapalooza Spring Break Beach Blowout.
But if you
what's
answer the
that?
questions incorrect,
That's a burning car wreck, and that's a burning car wreck. And that...
Any premature forfeiture will result in immediate psychic death.
well, it's not any kind of car wreck. Wait.
Any attempt to call law enforcement or first responders will result in immediate psychic death. WKCR 92.3 waives any all legal liability to injury, distress, death, or idiosyncratic disincorporation experienced by contestants. Grand prize winners will be returned to their original dimension with grand prize materials, comprised of 2x VIP weekend platinum pass, all access backstage celebrity experience premium tickets to the Beachapalooza Spring Break Beach Blowout, or equal remuneration of no more than $200. All rights reserved. WKCR LLC.
Let's get our next contestant on the line. Kick things off.
I feel like return to my dimension is the best part. What?
hey there, caller. You're on with Brett.
Oh wow! I actually have to kind of take my eyes off the road to activate the phone.
Excited to have you, and even more excited to get rid of these VIP tickets for the Beachapalooza Spring Break Beach Blowout.
This is very well
All you gotta
executed so
do is
far.
answer a couple easy questions, and this time next week you'll be sipping cocktails at the WKCR 92.3 VIP Beachside Bar and Grill.
And yeah, if you do lose, we will devour your consciousness and use it to expand our own otherworldly existence. But hey, that's the price of doing business.
I love
Me
these voice
personally,
actors.
I'm rooting for you, kiddo.
I'm a little bit different. I don't like to play with my food as much as Kyle does. So I'm gonna be trying to kill you the whole time.
Excellent, excellent. Oh! Okay, so things will come out of nowhere. We don't just have to watch the road.
But enough chit-chat, let's get to it. First question.
Okay.
What is the European name for soccer? That
Oh
is
god, a trivia game?
absolutely correct.
I am so screwed.
We always start these things off easy, so let's see if you can handle the next question. The 20th President of the United States
Dude, I don't
was-
freaking know. Oh well, that
That's
narrows it down.
correct.
President Garfield did love lasagna, though.
Did he hate Mondays as well?
No. He actually loved Mondays. He was a little piggy for Mondays. Okay, cool.
Is that Chris Walker from Outlast?
In the year 1875, the capital of... It's Mike!
Yep.
Ooh, nice reflexes, caller.
Caller, I'm gonna get you, though. Don't let me catch you.
It's so hard to
Seriously, caller,
commentate when
do
I have
not
to
let him catch
be
you.
keeping an eye out like this.
Alright, caller, this next one's a doozy, so hold on to your butt.
Doing
You
so?
know Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, but who was the third crew member on the Apollo 11?
Michael Collins.
That is
Every time you
correct.
I asked you guys 100 times to get rid of it, and you never do.
For everyone listening, our producers have muted Brett's mic until he calms down about the moonlight. He'll
This
run
game
out
is
of
actually
steam in a
really
second,
funny.
So let's move on.
Holy, I know this inflammatory illness infection. Come on.
And that's round one complete with a perfect score.
Okay.
Ooh, this caller wants those tickets real bad.
Also, they probably want to live.
Yeah, it's like my
Tell
main
me about
motivation
it,
right
Brett.
now.
I only feel alive once a year when I'm in the mosh pit at Beachapalooza.
I was thinking more in the immediate sense.
Well, for that, they still need to survive round two.
Oh god.
We've got round two coming up momentarily, but first, the weather. How's it looking out there, Brett?
Oh, here it comes.
We're the void of nothingness that's devoid of substance yet infinite in extent. Your surroundings are a product of your subconscious rationalizing the semiotic signals produced by our presence in this dimension.
And just what does that mean for the weekend forecast, Brett?
I'm guessing
Well,
spikes.
we're gonna see scattered showers over days, but nothing serious. Average 45 degrees, getting warmer towards Sunday.
Great to hear. Alright, caller, now it's time for... Round 2.
I was thinking
All
it would
you
be
gotta do
spikes.
is answer at least one question right, and you're one step closer to those VIP weekend Platinum Pass.
Okay, so we only need to get one per round.
Experience premium tickets to the Beachapalooza Spring Break Beach blowouts.
And yeah, if you don't, we're gonna harvest you subconscious for nightmares through a process called void melding.
Interesting.
Hey, try not to think about it.
Now, next question.
Can you show me a tutorial on how to do that?
Elements on the periodic table.
Dude, I don't friggin' know. Aluminum.
Sorry,
Nope.
that's incorrect.
Hey, no sweat on that one, caller. We barely understand it ourselves. Our dimension is a churning cosmos of pure entropy, so elements are sort of a strange concept.
Alright, caller, next question. The maximum size of a boat...
Kyle, I'm sorry, I gotta interrupt. We have some breaking news coming in.
Okay. I'll just wait here.
Preliminary reports are coming in that a number of big spikes are ahead of you.
Yeah. I was waiting for that. More than one. More? Yep.
Eyewitnesses are reporting 2 or 3 more.
Come on. Get at least a little bit of warning. So long as I'm paying attention, I can do it.
This just in, I'm being told there's 1 more.
Yep.
And 1 more.
Yep. Oh, I love these live weather reports. So
That
convenient.
concludes our news reports.
Still holding out for more.
Next question.
Oh, the driving just feels so good.
This took place on what weekday?
Dude, I don't know.
That's right. It was a Saturday.
I'm a genius.
Getting the fellas together on a Saturday night. Some things just don't change, do they, Kyle?
They sure don't, Brett. We only view time orthographically as a single infinite instance. So no, some things really don't. Haven't changed, will never change, and are, of course, are always have never not been changing.
Yeah, I feel that.
What key is Beethoven's Fifth Symphony in?
I have no idea, man.
That's correct.
Cool.
Hey, Brett, hit us with a C minor.
C, this is a C minor.
Mwah. Beautiful.
I love listening to classic radio stations.
3 questions and another round in the can.
But how'd they do, Brett?
2 out of 3?
2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
But is it enough?
Is that a
to go
Mars
to the
Attacks
final
reference?
round?
Yes.
That is absolutely correct.
Yeah, well, that's
we
what you
love to
said.
see that
You
type
said as
of
long as there was at
confidence
least
in our
one.
callers. It's delusional, but still, it's nice.
It's not over yet, though, Brett. We've got one more round left, and some would say it's the most challenging,
Great.
The most mind-bending.
the most jaw-dropping.
The most deadly.
That's right. It's the lightning
I
round.
was expecting a spike right there.
We're gonna hit you with a series of rapid-fire questions.
Oh no.
Stay on your toes.
Oh no. Oh no, they're gonna be hitting me with spikes during the, Yep. Yep. I gotta be on my phone. Oh, this is a game about the dangers of texting and driving.
Get ready. Here they come. What's the square root of 144? Who was the first pilot to circumnavigate the globe solo?
Was it Lindbergh?
Sixth planet from the sun of your solar system.
I don't know.
So far, we've gone easy on you, caller. But if you want those VIP weekend Platinum Pass All Access Backstage Celebrity Experience premium tickets to the Beachapalooza Spring Break Beach Blowout, you're gonna have to survive the real questions.
I've just been handed the real questions by our producer, Paulie. They kept off-site in an undisclosed location, under constant on-guard in a climate-controlled, hermetically sealed environment.
Seems excessive.
That's hard.
All of that is still code for space monster stuff.
What is the city with the highest elevation on Earth?
La Paz, I think.
Name the inventor of the elevator. Which of these is a type of cheese? How many calories are in a gram of mayonnaise?
I don't freaking know. Probably a lot.
This ethereal dimension is ruled over by what entity?
It's definitely this guy.
Creature resides at the center of all entropy of...
Yep.
What is the top speed of a grizzly bear? Is any of this actually happening?
I'm gonna say no.
Are you sure?
Yep.
The first Major League Baseball World Series was in what year? What is
1903.
the answer to the first question we asked? And
Football.
that is it for the lightning round. What a rush.
I thought we just did the lightning round.
You got real chops for surviving this far.
I was guessing a
lot.
lot.
Of times there I thought you were a goner. So many close scrapes.
They're not out of the woods yet, though. We still gotta tally up that score.
Bear with us for a second.
Do I still just need one?
Alright, so if we carry the 1, and take away the 2, cross-divide that with the integer, bonus.
I know it's not totally, like, a linear experience because the itch.io page says it's a branching narrative.
Oh, you gotta be
Caller,
kidding me.
we are just about ready to part ways with those Beachapalooza Spring Break Beach Blowout tickets. We just have one last question for you.
Cheaters.
Are you ready for the best weekend of your life?
Oh yeah.
Great to hear, since you're tonight's grand prize winner.
Oh yeah, I'm
You and a
Genius.
lucky friend are going to the Beachapalooza Spring Break Beach
Geniuses,
Blowout.
which I is one of them.
Those VIP tickets grant you all access all weekend long.
Great, do I get to live?
Unlimited access to the WKCR 92.3 Bar and Grill Boardwalk. That's front row seats at the Beachapalooza main stage. And that's unlimited refills on your choice of soda or other caffeinated beverage.
What was the name of that boardwalk
Also,
again? Sounds
bring us
like
your
a
tickets
here
and validate
thing.
your parking.
Like a not leaving thing.
No. We're not letting this one get away. It's been too long.
Brett, you know the rules. They won fair and square.
Oh, we're in the middle of a cosmic battle now.
We rigged this whole thing for a reason.
You didn't rig it very well.
Whoa, Brett. Let's not throw words like rigged around, okay? Hold your horses. Everyone at WKCR 92.3 takes the rules very seriously.
I'm wondering if I maybe actually wrecked my car when I passed out.
I don't care about fear. And I'm sick.
Come on! I guess? I was pretty sure I dodged that, but...
No.
Okay, we get to go back to here. At least there's checkpoints. I was gonna be so mad if I had to redo this entire thing.
Brett, you know the rules. They won fair and square.
They were supposed to win. We rigged this whole thing for a reason.
Whoa, Brett. Let's not throw words like rigged around, okay? Hold your horses. Everyone at WKCR 92.3 takes the rules very seriously.
I don't care about the rules. I don't care about
I find it so funny that all of this is happening just like openly on the radio.
radio show bits.
It kind of makes it seem like this is all part of the intended experience. Like they want to string me along like this.
Thought we were having fun.
I've never liked the radio show bits.
Ah, so this takes different forms.
Caller, you enjoy those VIP tickets.
Oh, no you don't. Its soul belongs to me. Paulie, get in here and give me a hand. I'll give you the part of its brain that feels ennui. I know that part you think.
Okay, so they do physically devour me, as well as spiritually. Good to know.
What rules?
Down the path of doom. It's like Thomas and the Magic Railroad, nothing to be afraid of.
By human brain.
Eh,
All of what it's hearing is just its mind trying to rationalize on how... Whoa, okay, Kyle, put down the mic stand. Do you know how much those things cost?
Wait. I'm too busy dodging. I'm not getting all this down. I'm not learning the cosmic ins and outs. At least my audience will be able to listen to it and figure out how this works. Oh, they leaned on the soundboard. It's like I'm being sheared on.
Brett, what's gotten into you? It's like you don't even respect the sanctity of Beachapalooza anymore.
Yeah, man, Beachapalooza's sacred.
I do. I love Beachapalooza. It's just... we're creatures of entropy, Kyle. We can't sustain our existence without consuming another's.
How about I bring you some?
So hungry.
That's what the quiz show is for. We'll get another one right after we let this contestant
You
go.
need blood, and I know some people who got more than enough.
This one. The amount of a name trivia it knows. A powerful soul indeed.
Well, I don't know about that.
Now.
Oh, shoot! Damn it, Brett! Hold on, caller.
Eee!
It's gonna get messy.
Well, at least some cosmic entity is on my side. That's better than 0, right? No, hang on, wait. This looks a lot like what I saw when I died. I'm kind of wondering just what help means in this context. Oh! That actually made my stomach drop a little bit. Well, I'm here. I'm at Beachapalooza. Does the prize include a new car? Because I don't think the suspension will have survived that. Also, why am I the only one here? And we end on a cliffhanger. Who was on the phone? So that was Drive Time Radio, and I really enjoyed that. That was so cool. It was funny, but it was done in such a way where the humor didn't detract from the scares. It's a truly, terrifying situation to be in where just, random, chance knowledge is the difference between life and death. Not just death, but, well, as far as I could tell, total cosmic evisceration. I mean, it's got that fear of the unknown mixed with the actually fairly relaxing drive. This was a beautiful map, and unlike something like Dead End Road, it didn't rely so much on trying to take the controls out of the hands of the player. The car was actually really smooth to drive, and it didn't require superhuman reflexes, but it did require you to be on the ball. It even managed to add texting and driving to the horror by having those lightning rounds where I had to interact with the phone by looking away from the windscreen. So that was really cool. And I really feel like it made the most of the concept. You know, it did everything you could do with the premise, and it didn't overstay its welcome. And what's more, it kind of split my attention at the end there, which is really interesting. It made it so that I'm focusing on trying to stay alive, but if I have the ability to also pay attention to what they're saying, we learn almost a little bit of lore and story. It's just that it can all go right over your head because you're too busy dodging obstacles. And that was a really cool design choice. That's actually giving me some inspiration. But on to the next one. And we'll conclude this video with Last Bus Home. As usual, the itch.io page doesn't say much about it, except that we approach this bus stop knowing that the next bus will be the last one for the night, and that we don't want to miss it. And this has already got a really eerie vibe. I'm not even sure what's lighting this little bit that we can see, but there's nothing but a wall of darkness beyond. We can only see that we're surrounded by fields of weed or tall grass, with a path behind the bench leading off into the darkness that would surely make me very nervous in this situation. No sounds but a low rumble, our footsteps making me kind of not want to move, and the sounds of the flies buzzing about this garbage can. This is like a nightmare I might have. I mean, it's the not even knowing why we're here. Just... Hi. Just a person waiting for the bus. I should probably read that sign as well. That's what I was going to do before this guy came out and scared the bejesus out of me. I can see we're going for a faux PS1 look, but it's really taking advantage of that by having the low detail make me unsure if he's supposed to be weird looking or if that's just the presentation the game has gone for. About 2 minutes left. Okay, so I can check the schedule. He's slowly turning his head to look at me, and I walk about. I'm not sure I want to turn my back to you. Hello there. Hi. Why are you out at night? You don't want to talk, do you? How about this? There's this bottle of beer I have. No, maybe it's him? Maybe that will make you talk? Come on then, take a sip. You went missing. Your body was never found. Ah, I see. This is a stranger danger game, is it? Alright, well I guess I have to wait for him to show up again. About 4 minutes left. We just have to wait. We just have to wait him out. Now what happens if I try to wade in? I can't. Okay. Honestly, this game is paced so well so far. It really allows itself to breathe, to build up that sense of dread. I love this. I love how it allows you to spend minutes at a time just sitting in uncomfortable silence. Which is why I'm thinking this would actually benefit from some voice acting, even if it's like low quality and distorted. Because A, it would kind of jump scare you when he finally decides to break the silence. But of course this time I have to not accept a random drink from a stranger at a bus stop in the dark. Which in retrospect is something that I probably could have intuited the first time around. No thanks, the bus will be here any moment now. Just any moment now. I'm just gonna keep you in my sights. From way over here. I don't like the way you don't stop looking at me. Bus? Any moment now, where's that bus? You will regret this one. Wow, that must be some great stuff, huh? I wouldn't know, but I'll take your word for it. Two out of 3 endings. You made it home safely. What could the third one possibly be, then? Okay, here comes the bus. And while I was waiting here, I realized something horrifying. It states that this is the last bus for the night. He is not getting on it. Now what happens if we watch it roll on by? You died, your corpse was discovered the next day. Okay. So, in my opinion, the only one of these endings that was really worth it was ending 2 out of 3. So I guess I'll give my closing thoughts in the wait time before the guy shows up. So I really enjoyed how minimal this was. Capturing just the uncomfortable silence between two strangers in the middle of nowhere at night. That lack of conversation for such a long time, allowing you to kind of like run through so many different scenarios in your head. I mean, this is a scenario that so many of us have probably been in, or could imagine ourselves in at the very least. I really, really love what this was doing. And although I do kind of like that it has multiple endings, I feel like the only one that really allows the player to see it through to its full potential the first time is the second ending, where you just stand there in uncomfortable silence. Eventually he makes you a very suspicious offer, and then you just leave, having never found out, and probably never going to find out just what that was all about. And there's one more detail. you'd probably want to just kind of like stand in silence, just eyes forward, not making contact. But if you glance over, you'll notice he's always glancing back. But if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to do that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.